Welcome back to What's Next Garage. Today we're getting the engine one step closer to getting back in the vehicle. The motor is all timed, so we can just start putting the front accessories on. We're putting the thermostat on here, and it has an O-ring that came with the kit that actually has a groove that holds onto the lip. These two holes are, if this were a manual transmission, they actually put a piece over here that if the motor stops, you don't jump time. It just so this doesn't raise out of the slot. And I think I can put the cover on. I'm pretty confident everything's tight. Everything is where it belongs. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna put the cover on. All right, here we go. Cover on. Now these, I did put in a container. These rusty old things, but it'd be very difficult not to know what goes where. Because this hardware is so bad, I should have just got all new hardware. I just didn't want to spend any more money on this motor and vehicle. Not that it didn't deserve it, but that I don't know what its lifespan is going to be moving forward. Timing cover's on. Getting closer. So this has got to be super tight. And it's not that I'm getting loose in my assembly practices. You know what? We're going to do it right. Okay. And that's got to be 135 foot-pounds. So let's make this right. I think if we're splitting hairs, this may be how this got bent. I can neither confirm nor deny. Let's see if we can get this in there somehow. Yeah, I need a straighter one. Okay, so we're gonna get in here. Which way is this gonna go? So I need to go this way. All right, so let's go across. I'm gonna wreck this. Maybe that'll go in there. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. That may bend. 130. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Come on, I know you want to work. I know this wants to work. We're going 130. Okay, this is kind of fishy, this is. Oh. Huh. There we go. There we go. This will work. This will work. Let's rotate this way. Put this on my line. This is gonna work, no problem. Oh, look at that! That didn't work! Huh. That was a little brittle. Maybe it'll work if I put it in further. Hey, it still goes in. It's ready for another try. Alright, here we go. Ow, Oh, it hit me right in the lip. I think that meant you're being an idiot. This is gonna work right here. This'll work. This is gonna work. Right here. Here we go. Here we go. You see that? 130. That worked. Don't put them so far apart. All that work, that's all I had to do. And the torque wrench is at 130. Wow. We got it, but I also got a little fat lip. I found out what that one under there was for this fella right here. This hose clamp went all yucky on me, so we got to get a new one. Once I finally recovered from the torque wrench episode, I started putting in all of the coolant hoses. But as you can see, I'm taking off some of the timing cover because that lower coolant hose The hanger for that actually went underneath the cover. Had I taken some pictures and had something to reference back to each component I put back on, it would have probably eliminated most of my redos, but that worked out. We got her. Didn't take too long to redo it.
Rusty musty. Alright. That's on, that's on, that's on, that's on, that's on, that's tight. Okay, we've plugged that, we found out what that one was for, so we still need to know what, there's a bolt hole there. I don't know what it was for. Alright, we're gonna call that tight. That's good, I won't beat on it anymore. So my 22 was broke, but it looks like 7/8 is the same, and my next thing that would happen would probably be, this would all break off. This would be like clunk. And that's pretty bad inside there. Somebody clean out the aluminum in these threads. Okay, so that thread pitch is a 1.25. And then you just use your thread file to file that out of there. There we go. Good as new.
I'll leave a link in the description for the thread files.
When your hardware is crabby, run it in with a power tool.
After I got the threads cleaned up, they were pretty tight. I was able to get pretty good feel on them. Don't get me wrong, they're on the verge of stripping out. So here we roll the motor over and we're putting the motor mounts on.
Yeah, 50 goes. Felt good. Yep, that's tight. Okay.
Once the engine is in the vehicle, the spark plugs are a little bit of a job, but when you have it on an engine stand, it works awesome. And while I have the engine out of the vehicle, I might as well change the oil filter, because with all of the water we had inside this system, I'll have to change the oil more than once.
So it came with a new water pump gasket, and because I did not pay attention to what I was doing, I didn't put it in. So now, if the water pump leaks, that's gonna be a kick in the pants. It's all for a lack of paying attention.
I messed around with those cooling hoses in the front quite a bit, only because they're pre-molded and they're getting kind of old and brittle.
I'm thinking, I still haven't found that piece of hardware for that flex plate. One's missing, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If that, I'm not even gonna try. And it is what it is. There, we'll put a chimper chamfer. Nice chamfer on there. Woo, that aluminum goes fast. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. That kind of worked. That was slick. Yeah, someone was looks like they were chiseling apart this thing. I wonder who that could be. Probably my kids. Not it's gonna matter. The car's got 100 jillion miles on it, right? Remember? I don't like that. I did that just. That's driving me berserk, absolutely berserk, because there should be no reason that I can't find that bolt. This is. God bless it. And I looked everywhere. Everywhere. And then I said I was going to get a bolt in there. I might as well now that I'm here. I'm crying about it. Alright, I can't find nothing. I looked. I looked. I looked and I looked and I looked. And I was almost certain that I would find this piece of hardware after I had buried everything. But I would bet when everybody was here, perhaps it fell off and then it got kicked to somewhere on the floor or got swept up in a pile of garbage. Please forgive me, Subaru, for I know not what I do. Please forgive me, Subaru, for I'm not going to get them to. Because the worst part is I'll find it after it's all done. Just so everybody knows, if I was doing this vehicle for somebody else, I would definitely make sure that that flywheel bolt was in it. But I'm doing it for myself, and you know, I don't know how much longer my kid is gonna, I don't know how much longer it's gonna last with the way my kid drives. So don't hate me. Here we go.
The best way to put the engine in is a little bit at a time. There's really no reason to rush when you're dropping it in. There's a lot of things that you have to look at, and with only one person, you're constantly going from one side to the other.
Good. Exhaust pipe is clear. Yep, and how about those bolts? Oh no, I gotta come up and. Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta bring the tranny up a little bit because it's hitting the motor mount stud is hitting the cross member down below. Alright, let's go. There we go. Yeah. It's not, even though it sounded like it was working hard, it wasn't. There it is. I wasn't cranking harder. If this thing can pull it, it's not hard. It's only this. It wasn't hard. It wasn't like I was reefing it. Don't be haters. Don't be haters. Don't be Darth Vaders. Okay. Now if I let this down slow, she should line right up into where she needs to go.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of What's Next Garage. On the next episode, we're going to finish off the engine and get it started up. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. It is free. And have a great day.